Today we're going to be looking at Section 7.7, Simplifying Complex Fractions. The first example is to simplify 2/3 divided by 4/9. You multiply the numerator by the reciprocal of the denominator. So we have 2/3 times 9/4, which is 18/12. And our answer is reduced to 3/2, or 3/2. In example 2, it's very similar, just a little bit harder. First, we need to simplify the numerator and then the denominator. So we do that by putting them over the same denominator. So 1/6 is 2/12. 1/4 is 3/12. When we add those together, we get 5/12 on the numerator. 3/4, we leave the same. We change 1/2 to 2/4. 3/4 minus 2/4 equals 1/4. Again, we take the 5/12 and multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator, which is 4/1, and we find that equals 20/12, which reduces very nicely to 5/3. So the answer is simply 5/3. Example 3, something we haven't seen, but we certainly can do it. We have an x in the numerator as well as in the denominator, and we find that the LCD is 4x. So the LCD of the denominator is 8, and the numerator is 4x. So changing 1/x to 4x, we find that it is equal to 4/4x minus 1/4 up here becomes x divided by 4x. We go ahead and do the math, and we get 4 minus x over the common denominator of 4x. We're looking at the denominator now of the original fraction, and 1/2 equals 4/8 minus x over 8. So we have 4 minus x over 8. Again, flipping the denominator, we get 8 divided by 4 minus x. And then we see that the 4 minus x cancels quite nicely, and we're left with 8 divided by 4x, which simplifies to simply 2 divided by x. On example 4, we have x plus 3 divided by y over x plus y plus 4. Putting them over the same denominator, in the denominator of the original fraction, we have to change the 4 to 4y in order to put it over y. Again, we do the same thing by flipping the denominator, and we find that we have x plus 3 divided by y times y over x plus 4y. The y's cancel quite nicely, and we end up with 4 plus 3 divided by x plus 4y. So that is our answer. We've simplified it to x plus 3 divided by x plus 4y. On example 5, we have the complex fraction 2 divided by 5y plus y over x, all divided by x over 4 plus y. The LCD of 5y, x, and 4 is 20xy, so we're going to multiply our complex fraction, both top and bottom, by 20xy. When we take 20xy times the quantity 2 divided by 5y, we get 8x. When we take 20xy times y over x, we get 20y squared. Going to the denominator, when we take 20xy times x over 4, we get 5x squared y. And the last part is 20xy times y, which is 20 xy squared. So our final answer is 8x plus 20y squared divided by 5x squared y plus 20xy squared. We look and make sure that we can't factor anything out, and we can't. There are no common factors, so that is our final answer.